Hi, my name's Devon and welcome to Gluteus Maxout, exclusively at Lifetime Fitness. So this is a 60-minute workout, guys. We are targeting everything from the hips down. Now this is how the program's going to go today. We're going to be doing a pretty short warm-up, only about 4 minutes. Then we have 6 big supersets ahead of us. The first one is a tricep. We have 3 exercises, and that's going to be our heavy strength exercises. We're going to perform them for 30 seconds at your own pace, 3 times through. The rest of the supersets, 2 exercises. Now the time may vary. I may have you do anywhere from a 30-second exercise all the way up to our AMRAPs, which is 1 minute. Then we're going to take you into our signature. That's the max out. And for about 3 minutes, we're going to get your heart rate up there into your anaerobic threshold. This creates EPOC, which is exercise post-oxygen consumption. The theory behind that is to take you into the afterburn. So you work really hard for those 3 minutes, and in theory, you should continue to burn fat at rest over the next 24 to 48 hours. So it's a pretty good trade-off, but you've got to work hard. And then our final set will be going down to the floor and working with the barbell and doing some hip thrusts. So what do you need in the way of equipment? Well, really, that's up to whatever you have wherever you're watching this. Now, I have a heavily loaded bar. If you don't have a bar, maybe you can use dumbbells. I would recommend anywhere from about 8 to 20 or 25 pound dumbbells. You can also substitute with plates or a kettlebell. I'll try and give those modifications as we work through this today. Now, I've also got a bench. We're going to be doing lunges on the bench today. Again, that's not a deal breaker. If you don't have a bench, just do the whole thing on the floor. And I also have a mat just in case you need to go down to the mat for the hip thrusters. Typically, I don't need it, but it's there as an option. So that being said, guys, if you're feeling good, you're ready to shred, refine, define, sculpt, strengthen, and get the sexy booty on in time for the summer, let's get warmed up. Let's squat. The first of many, many squats over the next hour. So we need to make sure our form is correct. You want all the weight into the heels. Core is engaged. Chest is lifted. As you start to warm up, guys, you can go just a little deeper. And you're ready to get moving. Guys, are you ready? Hamstring curl, make it in. down. So if you don't want to jump, stay with that march out in. That's it. 4, 3, 2, jumping jacks now. Boom. Your modification. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, march it out right here. Woo! Hopefully you guys are feeling warmed up. Let's talk about CP set number 1. All right, heavily loaded bar. Heavy? That depends on you. Okay, so today I'm not really going to give recommendations. Well, let's say if you can handle anywhere from 12.5 all the way up to maybe 25 or even 30-pound plates each side. But let me show you what's coming up. Back squat. Now, elbows under the hands, chest up, feet over hip distance apart, core engaged, heels grounded. What you're going to do is come down on a negative rep. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to stay down for 3 partial reps in the lower range before you come up again. All right, completely self-paced for 30 seconds. Then we're going to take it into a zercher. So that means you're going to take it into the elbows. And we're going to alternate front lunges slowly. Watch this. Here, drop, driving back off that front heel. This bar's going to want to pull you out of alignment. So you've got to make sure you counterbalance. Keep the body upright. The last one, sumo deadlift. One hand over, one hand under. You want to turn the toes out, guys. Taking it wide, you're going to drive down. So you're going to feel the adductors fire up, drive through the heels, the hamstrings, the glutes, and the inner thighs, okay? So depending on the weight and how you feel today, that will depend how many reps you can do in the 30 seconds. 3 times through, guys, okay? So it's up to you. It's not musically based. Don't try and follow the music. All right, I'm gonna start the music, start the timer, load up your weapon, put that barbell on your back. All right, guys, I'm joining you. If you don't have a bar, we've got those stuff out. Ready? Slow down to 3. 1, 2, 3. Now lower range. Down. So it's a partial rep and a pressure cooker. Drive it up. Take it down to 3. Negative rep. Now partial rep. 3. And 2. All the way to the heels. Take it up. Again, take it 3. 2. Partial rep right here for 3. Yeah. One more time. Slow. 2, 3. Now partial rep. Yeah. And hold right there. Guys, we're going to take it into a zercher. Into the elbows. If you've got a bench, get ready. Alternate front lunge. Here, drop. You're trying to drive off that front heel. Bring that front thigh parallel to the floor at the base of the movement. You're trying to bring that back knee as close to the floor as you can. You can always substitute the bar and hold a dumbbell in front of you. Or you can put the bar on your back if you're not comfortable with this zercher. One more time. Hold right there. Guys, we're going to do the sumo deadlift. One hand over, one hand under. Take the legs wide, feet out. Ready? Chest up. Down, drive. I want you to feel the adductors. Fire up. Try not to collapse. Move the upper body. Drive through the heels. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. That's it. I think you're looking for the logo of your shirt in the mirror ahead of you. One more. And hold right there. Nice job, guys. We're going in for round 2. If you need to, hit pause. Load up the weights or pick up a heavier set. We're going back here, guys. Onto the back. Negative breath. front of you if you don't want to do this. Are you ready? Alternating. 5, 6, 7. Here, drop, up, down. Same feel as when you were doing a deadlift, right? You want to keep the back long and strong. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Every single repetition with purpose and with intent. Focus on the reps, guys. Think about your whys. So as it starts to get hard, your core temperature increases. You start to sweat and it starts to get challenging and uncomfortable. Don't give up too easy. And hold right there. Into your sumo deadlift. One hand over. One hand under. Wide. Now take it down. Drive up through the heels. Through the hamstrings. Through the glutes. So you're working posterior chain. Now because of the sumo, the nature of the squat, you're also working at adductors in the thighs. You see how I'm hesitating at the base of the movement? I'm towering up into a strong lift. And hold right there. Woo! Nice work, guys. Feel that one. So, third and final set. You should be now starting to head towards the cue. Third time we hit these muscles, alright? So if you need to make changes to the weight, do it now. Otherwise, go ahead, pick up that weapon onto the meaty part of the upper back. Ready, guys? Negative rep, partial rep. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now partial. 1. In that lower range, move 1 inch behind the knee. Bring it up. Negative rep. That's it. So what we're doing is we're changing the way that we're contracting the muscle, right? We're taking a basic move and just playing with the tempo, playing with the range of movement. So elicit that change, right? You got it. Again. 1, 2. Come on up. Woo! I'm sweating, you guys. Into that zercher. Remember, don't let that bar pull you forward. Shoulders back. 5, 6, 7, and. So you want to land safely in the center of your bench. You got it. Now, the harder you push back off that front heel, the more you're going to activate the glutes. What do I mean by that? It means it's going to lift and tighten the glutes. And that's what you're here for, right? Why else would you choose Gluteus Maxout if you weren't thinking about that booty, right? Take it down, drive on up. Can we do one more on each side? It's worth it. Think about your why. Think about your motivation. Hold right there. Woo! The final exercise, final round of your tricep, guys. One hand over, one hand under. As wide as you can with a sumo. Weight in the heels. Ready. 5, 6, 7. Down. Weight. Drive. Down. Weight. Drive. That's it. Little hesitation so you fire up. You ignite the adductors. Drive it up. That's it. You should be struggling now, guys. If you've got the right weight, it's actually getting harder and harder to perform every single rep. You should feel the muscles burning, trembling, and slowing down. Those are all key indication points that you are in the right place. And hold right there. Superset. 1 is done. Woo! Have these up take down. I'm going to show you what's coming up. Superset number 2. Alright. You see I put my bar away for now. So what we're going to be doing is once again concentrating on the adductors. Now I started to touch on that in superset number 1. So what we're going to do, guys, is take the legs out as wide as possible. Now, feet are out at 10 to 2. So what we're going to be doing, I'm going to be using a plate. You can use a dumbbell or a kettlebell. You're going to come down for the count of 3, hold for a count of 3, drive up for a count of 3. So I want you to ignite those adductors, pushing down into the heels as if you've got 2 $100 bills underneath the heels on a windy day. You're not going to let them fly off, okay? The second one, take it into a goblet position with a heavy dumbbell. You're going to lunge out to the side with the toes forward and then drive as powerfully as you can back to the midline. So we'll do 15 seconds on each side. That's all you've got to do for superset number 2. 30 seconds at your pace. All right, guys, pick up your weapon. We're starting with the adductors. I'll be using a plate. All right, we got your plate. It's heavy. Take it wide. 1, 2, 3. Hold it as low as you can. 3. Toes should be turned out. Slow on up. And again, take it out for 3, 2. Hold it down. Hold. Hold. I know. I did it too. Drive on up. Take it down. Light up the adductors. It's a difficult muscle to get to. Bring it on up. So very smooth and fluid, like you're moving through water. Yeah. Now you do just one more, guys. Here you go. Keep that chest up. Head above the level of the heart. Bring it up. Woo! Hold it right there. Let's go ahead. Pick up your heavy dumbbell. Side lunge and step in. Make sure that toe is forward. Step as wide as you can. Ready? 5, 6, 7. Out. Drive it. And out. Drive it. So you want to take it far enough out that you've really got to have a powerful thrust through the heel, through the lateral edge of the foot, ignited, abductors, and the medials. Let's go this way. Out. In. Out. Toe forward, guys. The reason I can't pull about it is if your toes are at an angle, you will risk overloading the knee. Not on my watch, right? Nobody gets injured. Good muscle discomfort is good. Joint pain, not good at all. And hold right there. Woo! Round 1 done. So we've got 2 more rounds to go. If you were absolutely honest with yourself, could you handle a heavier weight? That's up to you. So we're going back, picking up the plate, the dumbbell, or the kettlebell. If you can go heavier, go for it. Slow, adduction down, and then you're going to hold at the bottom. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, hold it. And then bring it up, slowly drawing it back into the belly. Take it down. Hold. You feel that fire up? Put it on in. Also, by strengthening your adductors, guys, you'll find it will improve your squats overall. That can't be a bad thing, right? And bring it on in. And pull right on in. You did it. Good job, guys. Let's go ahead. You want to go heavier with that dumbbell? You know what to do, guys. Ready? 15 seconds on one leg. Now if you want to make that harder, you can come all the way down and bring that toe up towards the ceiling. Bringing that butt super low down to the floor. That's advanced though, guys. So if you're not ready for that yet, just stay right here. And give me one more. Let's go. This side. So you want to keep that head up above the level of the heart. Chest is lifted. Every single repetition is hands, guys. You want to think about increasing your range of movement, taking it deeper every single time. Can you do one more? And hold right there. Nicely done. So let's talk about this. First set was hard. Second set, get your heart rate up. You hear my we're going one more time into those side lunges. Let's see what you get. Woo! 15 seconds. Let's push the envelope. Ready? Go. Out. Drive in. Powerful. Explosive thrust. Back to the midline of the body. So the further out you go, needless to say, the harder you need to work to push back to that midline. And again. Can you do one more? Just for grins. What we do on one side, you do to the other. How's that toe alignment? Facing forward, right? I knew it was. Two more. Woo! And hold right there. Nicely done. Look at you guys. 2 supersets done. Have a drink. Let's talk about superset number 3. Alright, we're now moving on to our banded set. Pretty tricky one today, guys. Let's go ahead and step into your band if you have one. And you're going to take it about an inch above the knees and then run your fingers all the way around the band to make sure that it is secure. Now, this one is pretty tough. Basically, what we're going to be doing is a skier swing with your dumbbells, bringing it up to a knee lift, taking it back to a leg extension, and then back into skier swing. So again, it'll be a skier swing, knee up, back to an extension, and land. Okay, so I'm going to show you with the weights. If you want to practice with me before we get going, a skier swing, you sit back into the heels like a skier, digging the poles into the snow, okay? Watch again. So we do a skier, knee up, extend back, and come back to neutral. All right, now the next one, still keeping the band there. Watch this, guys. We're going to take it down to the floor. We're going to snatch overhead. And as you come down, you're going to slowly lower the weights to the shoulders and drive up. Down, snatch, slowly lower as you come down and up. Squat, snatch, down, up. Squat, snatch, down, up. All right? Let's pick up the weights. All right, guys, let's start with a skier swing. Knee up, extension, and back. So that's hard, right? It takes a lot of balance. Do a leg back and release. Number 2, guys. Snatch with a squat. Ready? Go. Snatch, up, drop down, bring it up. So you squat down, snatch up, bring it down. And again. Squat, snatch. Woo, you want to legs wide enough, but you're feeling the band. Do the work. Sure. Again. Again. One more time. Yes, good guys. All right. Let's go to the other side. Are you ready? Not ready. So we're going to ski swing on the other side. 4, 3, 2, go. Skier, knee, back, recenter. do that squat. Get ready. And 5, 6, 7. Down, snatch. Hold right there. Woo! So actually guys, what I did there was I did actually give you 30 seconds on each side rather than 15 seconds. But because this was a single set of 3, this time I definitely want to cut it down. So 30 seconds on each leg with that skier swing, okay? But the squats for the snatch stays the same. So this is actually the final round through. Alright guys, remember, if you want to make it harder, just change the resistance of your band. Maybe order a heavier one. Next time you're shopping for fitness equipment. Alright, so 15 seconds on each side. We've got a ski swing. Knee up, back, down. Alright guys, let's see how many you can do. Let's go. Here, knee, down. Bring it in. Just one more, guys. Let's take that to the other side. Spear, in. So one side is going to be harder than the other, like I just showed you. That's it. Again. It also depends on how heavy your band is and how heavy the weights are. And hold right there. Get ready. Snatch overhead. Down. Snatch. And bring it up. Nicely done. So we made it through the band section. Let's go ahead and remove the band. We're moving on to superset number 4, guys. Your AMRAPs. Just wanted to make a quick point about the bands. So they come in different colors. Typically, these are the power system ones that we use here at Lifetime. So green is the easiest, red is harder, blue harder, purple hardest yet, grey is ultra hard. Okay, so it's not really just the colour that determines resistance, but where you place it. So if the band is above the knee, it's easier. Mid-calf is harder. On the ankles, exceptionally hard. If you're in beast mode, use 2 bands. Put 1 band above the knee, 1 down by the ankle. All right, guys, have yourself a little drink. Let's talk about superset number 4. So here's my thinking with the AMRAPs. AMRAPs are a beast, guys. We're in each exercise for 1 minute. So this is a big 6-minute block. And watching my classes every week, I know it gets harder and harder and harder for them to hold on for the full minute. It can be very challenging mentally as well. So what I've decided this time is to go ahead and make the exercises more challenging in them, as much as you have to really focus and concentrate on the exercise so that minute goes quicker for you. Not to mention they're also hybrids, so you're getting 2 for the price of 1. So here's what we're going to do for the first one. I'd like you to grab yourself a heavy dumbbell, okay? So what we're going to do is a single leg deadlift. So we're going to be taking it down to a single leg deadlift. From here, you're going to take it into a front lunge, side squat, rear lunge, and then back down You can either do a straight-legged, stiff leg deadlift like this. You could take it to an anterior or into that single leg. So now I've changed legs, guys. Front lunge, side squat, rear lunge. Okay? So that's your first one. So the minute should go a lot quicker. Now the next one, you might have to lighten up the weights. So watch this, guys. I'm gonna lunge forward. I'm gonna rotate and press my arms out. I'm gonna take the same leg behind me, rotate to the other direction, and take my arms out with a press. These weights are pretty heavy for that purpose. So the point behind that is to create as much instability as I can. So you're gonna feel that leg grab to stop you falling over. So we're firing up those muscles. Okay, guys, 1 minute each exercise. We're gonna start with a deadlift, front, side, back. So think about moving around the clock. All right, pick up your heavy weight. Let's begin. All right, pick up your weapon. Ready, guys? Deadlift. So you can either do a single like this, take it to a front lunge, to a side squat, to a rear lunge, back to your deadlift. Bring it in, front lunge. Believe it or not, the heavier that weight is, I'm going to the other leg now. The heavier weight is, guys, the easier it is to balance. To a front, to a side. Now, because I accidentally did 2 on that other leg, I'm staying on this leg just to balance it out. To a front lunge, chest up. Take it wide. Back knee towards the floor. Now I'm going to change my legs again. I come down, into a front lunge, side, rear lunge. One more time to balance it out on the other side. So there's your single leg. Woo! Get me there. This is one of my 4 classes in one day. And hold right there. Guys, pick up your light weight. Pick up the light weight. We're going to seesaw with a press. Are you ready? Take it to a front lunge. Hold it, rotate, press the arms out. Take the same leg back to a rear lunge. Rotate, press out. And other leg this time. Take it forward, rotate, press out. Now take your seesaw, take it back, rotate, press out. And again, other leg, front, rotate, press out. Into a seesaw, and back, rotate, press out. Other leg, ready, here, rotate, oh, seesaw, woo, rotate, and hold right there. See? The minute went fast, right? All right. How did you do? How about trying the deadlift combination with a heavier weight? Kettlebell, dumbbell, plate, you choose. Guys, we're going back in. Are you ready? 1 minute's hard. Ready? Single leg. Into a front lunge. Side squat. Go at your own pace, guys. You don't have to stay with me. Change legs. Deadlift. Into a front lunge. Side squat. Rear lunge. Change legs. Into a front. Side squat. Rear lunge. Change legs. So remember, you can always do an anterior lunge if you find that single leg is just too much for you where you are today. We can do one more round, guys. Into a front. Into the other leg. Bring it up into a front. Change legs. Front, rotate. Take that same leg behind. Rotate. Press. Change legs. Ready. Here. Rotate. Mule grab right there. Take that same leg back. Rotate. Press. And bring it in. Hold right there. Woo! Now that's getting tough, guys. That is getting really tough. Do whatever you have to do to make it to the third and final set of your 4 superset out of 6. You've got this, guys. I know it's hard. Remember, I designed this to challenge you mentally as well as physically. Are you ready? Final round. Let's go. You got that weight. Ready. Deadlift. So there's your single leg. Front lunge. Side squat. Rear lunge. To the other side. And up. Front lunge. You want to come as low as you can, guys. Try not just to go through the motions. Switch your legs again. Adding it up. Every single rep counts. Keep thinking about your motivation. Whenever you feel that mind start to wander. Here we go. Front. Side. Let's switch legs. Just 2 more times through and we're done with these. Lock on the core. There we go. Can you bring that knee as close to the floor as you can, but all the way down. One more time, guys. Here we go. Bring it up. Front. To the side. To the back. Hold right there. Woo! Hello. All right, all right. Okay, at least the time is going faster when you think it's so hard, right? Final one. With your AMRAP, guys. Front, rotation, press out. Are you ready? All right, step forward. Step, rotate, press. Take that same leg back. Rotate, press out. Now let's switch legs. Other leg comes forward. I'm a little limited in my space here on the stage. So that's why I'm kind of whipping and wobbling around, trying to make sure I don't hit the mirror or my timer. Switch legs. That's it. I want you to feel the amount of instability that is created. Moving your laterally with super heavy weight. Change legs. And then, by extending the arms, creating as much instability as I possibly can to fire up that supporting leg. Method in my madness. And hold right there. Woo! Nicely done, guys. Nicely done. We are moving on to superset number 5. Have yourself a little drink and let's talk about what's coming up. Alright, here is another super challenging one with the lunges, a little bit unorthodox. Okay guys, let me show you first without the weights. Now what we're going to do this time is we're going to lunge back and hold in that static position. Then you're going to try and reach one hand down towards the ankles. The opposing arm is going to rise up. You're going to come together. You're going to take the other leg back. You're going to reach down towards the ankle and extend the arm up. So once again, creating maximum instability, okay? Now the second one, you may not be able to do it with the weights. See how you feel today. We're going to take an extended arm. We're going to take it into a good morning for the hamstrings. And then from there, we're going to take it down into a squat, an overhead squat. So I'm going to use my plate for that one. Again, you can use a dumbbell or even a kettlebell, or maybe at this stage of your fitness journey, no weight at all. Okay, guys? So let's go ahead and practice together. So pick up a light to moderate, maybe like 5 to about 8-pound dumbbells, I would recommend. Let's just try this together. Take the leg back into that rear lunge. Now extend the arm back towards the ankle, other arm extends up. You come together. First find your balance, then find your reach. All right? Tune into your body, feel those muscles fire up. Are you ready, guys? Now we're in for 45 seconds on each exercise. This is superset number 5 or 6. Time to get excited, you're getting close to the end. All right, guys, let's go. Let's take it back. Find that lunge. Extend back. So you can completely work at your own pace here. That's going to depend on how you feel, how heavy those weights are. That's it. So you can go faster than you wish, but just make sure that you do not compromise your form and technique for speed, right? I'd rather that you slowed it down and nailed every single repetition. And again. Super. And hold right there. Woo! Alright guys, we are going straight arm, good morning, to overhead. Are you ready? Hold it up. Let's go. Into a good morning. From here, see if you can squat down. Take it up. Good morning. Into the hamstring. Overhead. So again, everybody's range of movement is going to be different. It depends on your flexibility. It even depends what you do for a living, right? That's it. When you go into the good mornings, legs are almost straight. Little bend in the knees. That's it. Hold right there. Woo! That's what I said, that one is pretty intense. If you need to start off with no weight at all, absolutely. Okay guys, round 2, dig. That movement. May have a weight, that's up to you. Ready. 5, 6, 7. Find your lunge. Reach left. Now, can we take that heel a little bit closer to the floor? Your feet at least hip distance apart. That's it. Beautiful, hang on. One more each side. And hold right there. Woo! All right, guys. Back to that good morning. If that's too hard for you, with everything overhead, what you do is hold it below the chin. Do your good morning here. And do a squat there. So there's always some place to go. Are you ready, guys? Let's go. Into your good morning. Into your squat. That's it. Alright, so your modification here and here. Legs almost straight on that good morning. Back is long and strong. Your weight is in the heels. So that's the modification if you need it next time round. And hold right there. Woo! Nicely done, guys. I'm definitely feeling that. So we've got to hit fatigue, we're quickly heading towards failure. One more each side. Sure you can. And hold right there. How did you get on? So guys, it is the final time with your good morning to your overhead squat. So remember, you have the option of holding under the chin. You have the option of no weight at all. 45 seconds. You choose where you are. Alright guys, let's wrap up. Superset number 5. Ready? Go. Take your time. That's it. Lock on the core. Head is in alignment with the spine. Weight in the heels. I know that's hard. Hang on. And you've got 10 more seconds left in there. One more time with each. And into that squat. Hold right there. Very nicely done, guys. Well done. Woo. 5 of the 6 supersets are done. Number 6 is done after the max out. Alright guys, you have made it to the max out. Have yourself a drink and let's talk about what's coming up. Alright guys, congratulations, you made it to the max out. You've made it this far. It's a tough workout. So the max out, as I explained before we began, the goal is to get you up into your anaerobic threshold. It's not going to be comfortable. So I'm going to show you an exercise. We're going to do it 4 times, 8 times, 12 times, and then see if we can push on till 16. By the time you've reached that 16th one, you should be pretty tired. All right, so here's what the exercise is going to look like. Now, if you have a dumbbell with a flat edge, you want to make sure that that flat edge is the part that's in contact with the floor. All right, if you don't have a dumbbell, don't worry, do it without. So my hand is going to stay on the dumbbell. I'm going to do 2 mountain climbers, and I'm going to come up into a squat. Watch this, guys. 1, 2, I rise up, and I squat. I come back down. 1, 2, this time I rise, and I go in the other direction with a squat. That was 1, that was 2. So we're going to do that 4 times, 8 times, 12 times, and 16. Now if you can't do the mountain climber, what you're going to do instead, knee, 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 step out into a squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, step out into a squat. It's going to be tough, guys. You think you can hang on? Let's see what we got. All right, guys, let's take it down. If you're doing a mountain climber with me, stay with my count. Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, step up into a squat. Down. 1, 2, step up, squat. Take it out. 1, 2, step in, out, and in. 1, 2, step in, squat. So that was 4. How did you feel with that? Do you think you can hang on for 8, or do you need to take it to the knees up? Alright guys, get ready. Here we go. Push. 1, 2, step, squat. Down. 1, with those macros. We're going in for 12. We're going to change the hands. Balance it out. Ready, guys? Let's go. 1, 2, step in. Out. 1, 2, out.
Final superset, number 6. Now if you have a bench or a platform, we're going to be using that to put our shoulders on for the hip thrust. If not, you can do the whole thing on the floor in a glute bridge, where you're going to keep your shoulders on the floor and you're going to keep the butt off the floor. Now again, you can use this with 1 or 2 dumbbells on the hips, or like I'm going to show you with a barbell. If you're very sensitive and thin-skinned here, you might want to wrap a towel around the bar just to prevent you getting bruised. So the hip thrust, guys, we're going to take it down. We take an underhand grip to safely lift that bar up onto the hips. Now, I'm going to take my shoulders back onto the bench. Now, the closer the heels are to the butt, the more you're going to activate the butt. The further away, the more you activate the hamstrings. So guys, I'm going to find the position, and what I'm going to do is drive through the heels and take it up to a hip thrust. Now, here's the thing. Like I just told you, one leg extended is going to hit the hamstrings on that one leg. So you're going to take it down and up, down and up. So the bent leg, you're going to feel it more in the glutes, the longer leg in the hamstring. The second exercise, guys, you're going to do a hip thrust, hold at the top, abduction, so you take the legs out and in before you lower down again. So this is going to encourage you to keep the butt up in the air. So remember I said your modification, a glute bridge, guys, same deal if you don't have a bench. You just bring the shoulders onto the floor, lift the butt. Do you see how I have my toes up? So that's just gonna make me push really hard into the heels. You remember when we were doing the lunges, I said the harder you push into the heels, the more you activate the glutes. Same premise right here. Okay guys, so decide, are you going into the thruster or the bridge? Go ahead, get yourself in position, pick up your weights. We're gonna go through these two exercises, 30 seconds each, 3 times through. That will take us to the end of our workout. Alright guys, come up, into your hip thrust for your glute bridge. Extend one leg, 15 seconds on each leg. Here we go. It's down, drive. So the straighter that leg is, the more you're going to feel that into the hamstring. That's it. Drive through the heel. If you want that toe up on that pushing foot, go ahead. Now switch legs. You take it down, drive up. Drive up. That's it. Drive it through this front heel. My toe is lifted on that driving heel. Hold right there. Alright guys, we're both feet in and in an abduction. Up, abduct, and down. Up, abduct. Drive, legs out in. Up, and in. Hang on. One more time. Hold right there, boom. Alright guys, round 2. Now I'm going to show you the same thing with a dumbbell. Alright, so you keep that bar on if that's where you're at. Let's take it back into your thruster, guys. Extend one leg. Ready? 15 seconds each side. Down. So you can use a dumbbell on the hips. That's it. Feel that grab. Let's go ahead and switch legs. In, extend. And down, and up. Beautiful. I'm going to show you the shoulder bridge, guys. We're going into that shoulder bridge or your hip thrust with an abduction. This is what it looks like, guys. Up, out, in, down. So you see how I can shoulder bridge instead of that hip thruster. What I'm trying to do, guys, is show you modifications. You got it. You see my toes are up in this position. I'm driving through the heels. You want to take the legs out as wide as you can. Yeah. And hold right there. Now, I'm going to go back in for the final round. Here is your modification, your progression. You can take that band above the knees, guys. I'm going to join you again with that hip thruster. So I'm picking up the barbell. Alright guys, let's take it on back. on the hamstrings, on that straight leg. And switch legs. Right there. And on. And hold right there. Last time. Last one, guys. Up with an abduction. Ready? And 5, 6, 7. Up, out. In, drop. Up, out. Definitely feel the difference with that band. You got it. It's up. All the way. Almost there. You have got 6 seconds. Hold right there and safely. Underhand grip, release that bar. Alright guys, you have made it to the cool down. Let's go ahead, loose your band, take a little space. If you've got a mat, pick up the mat, let's cool it out. Alright guys, great workout. Let's stretch it out. Come on down. Now extend that leg up. Point and flex. Just to the point of general tension. Put it in. Drop down.
Strange the way the mind can wander, but also stop the gossip. And
so that leg
memories that you and me are really fond of. Maybe you're out to find love. Maybe you lost so you was. Maybe you're just
take that top knee, let it pull down to the floor, and in the opposite direction.
You're no longer you. It's so impressive the way the mind can play with the truth. It's interesting that
and let's take that into the hamstring on the other side. Extend it up, point and flex.
You ever think about what it would be like if the clouds were gone and you could see light? If the door was open, would you take flight or just
put it on in?
Take a walk with me, take a risk with me. I'm scared too.
Drop that foot down to opposite knee. Pull forward and give that release. Top knee down to the floor.
It's a great theory, throw a Hail Mary, let your mind fly to the sunrise. Can be so scary, make it very, feel the pain glaring.
Now let's roll forward onto the hips.
My car goes off the highway.
Stack the hips, straight line from the ear to the shoulder to the hip to the knee. Push that foot hard into the hand.
You're not the only person in the world that isn't okay. There's millions of us just like you, like you, like you. Just like you, like you. There's millions of us just like you, like you, like you.
Take the leg under. Quad stretch of the side.
So often I feel desperate. I think my heart's infected. How about yours? How about yours? How about yours? I guess it. You feel the best when your life is hectic. You might be destined to stay defective.
Cross the leg
Club,
over.
it ain't that hard to get in. It's hard to leave though. Look at the guest list. I bet that your name is on it. Don't believe me? Check it. See dead ends in life we come to
Take it into a tabletop.
suggestion. Know that your feelings
Sit back into the heels.
Invest in with the feeling of failure. Let it take over your body, your mission. Person the life that you have, situations you might even joy become nothing but dated. All the forgotten, well, what would you say if I told you that there was some hope we could make it? I told you that I'm looking into. Could you really improve on me? Something with 70 and
That's
like I have all the ages, but none of us do. It's the reason we battle. Committing yourself that you know really matters. The meaning and cancer and
And take it to the other side.
if we did, we think of all the
Right there.
what's achievable depends on the
Push
risk.
that leg out.
And listen to this. Just in case my car goes off the highway, or the plane that I get on decides that it's my last day.
Take it back, guys, because we did the overheads. Let's go ahead.
The only person
Arch through the leg.
isn't okay. There's millions of us
Now what you did.
like you, like you, just like you, like you,
And arch it up.
just like you, like you, like you.
Come on, let's bring one leg forward. Hold.
Everybody falls sometimes. Just remember that that's alright. It's the rainy days that give us love for the sun. And if it isn't, I guess I'll be fine believing it does. Everybody falls sometimes. Just remember that that's alright. It's the lows in life that make you cherish the highs. And if it isn't, I guess I'll be fine believing the light. Just in case my heart goes off the highway, on the plane that I get on decides that it's my last day. I want you to know when you're alone and you feel afraid.
guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon to be notified every time I upload a new video. I'll try and upload 2 a week. Take it here, guys. Take yourself a deep breath. Inhale. You did awesome. See you again soon.